Happy Wednesday, everyone. Welcome to ATI Pro Media. We are powered by advanced trading. Well, we got an exciting show. We're going to go quick with the markets. We have some sales. Yes, low prices do that. Amazing when beans break 90 cents, how they come in to buy them. Corn, several big down days. I'm sure you've noticed that. That one kind of hurts if you're long. Let's take the LaSalle Street super quick. Then we'll go to Wall Street. D's corn up 3. No beans. Ring the bell up 10. Meal up 36, oil up 45. Border trade wheat, Casey wheat, hard red, spring all up 5 to 6. Cattle it is. Diesel live cattle up 20. Feeder cattle down 60. Lean hogs, I don't know what's going on there, but they're up 180. That's in the D's. Let's take it to Wall Street, that great street. Dow Jones up 130, S&P down 8, NASDAQ down 140. 2s, 5s, 10s, 30s, all up. That means interest rates are going down. Gold up 13, silver up 38, copper up 3, crude oil down 15 with the 70 handle, natural gas down 74 with the 24 handle. Let's bring in Sneezy himself doing a Kleenex commercial. Connor B. What's going on, Stuffy?
I'm doing it before I get on, Tommy. You had to call me out. Allergies are killing me. It's in the mornings. They get me this time of year. But here's what
yes, sir.
Here's what I know is that farmers are getting soybeans out at a record pace, right? We saw that harvest progress come out yesterday. It was delayed because of Columbus Day, and we are at record pace for soybean harvest, Tommy. 20% was harvested last week. A fifth of soybeans were taken out of the field just last week alone. Unbelievable.
Yeah, technology is amazing. And the weather was permitting. All that horrible weather down in Florida pushed incredible heat and dryness up north. Now that's, it's been raining cats and dogs here. Are you getting rain?
No, it's sprinkled. It's very, very, very light sprinkle, but no rain. And I don't think we have any in the forecast either.
I'd say we probably had a couple inches rain here the last 48 hours in northern Indiana, but it was coming off the lake. I was watching Chicago weather. They said northern Indiana, you're getting it. I know my farmers around here or clients are out of the field. Real quick, guys, pop-ups, questions. How are your yields? How are you doing out there? We had some wild price action in soybeans and corn. We did a special about that yesterday. Right after this, I'm going to record for premium clients and what to do with your corn. So as of today, we're 9 days out until no beans expire. Connor, what do you think about that?
Yeah, it's time. If we've got no options, to start having
options. Mm-hmm.
Yep, it's time to start having the conversation, right? No bean. You said corn, but I think you meant beans. No,
did I say corn? Thank you. Now let's start over.
We've always got corn on the mind, but bean options expire next week. Think about getting those rolled out, moved, right? Make sure to check your cash markets. Here's the thing that I'm seeing, Tommy. I'm getting texts about, we know fall bean basis, it's still pretty weak. Maybe it's came back from the really bad numbers. Maybe it's still where it's been all fall. We get into November, December, I think it's time to start talking about pricing some out of the bin for moving them. I'm seeing some good basis numbers. This could be just Central Illinois, river area. Maybe it's very regionalized, but that's something to think about because I don't know anyone that loves storing beans a long time. If we see a hot basis number, I think you should consider moving some. Check it and see what you think.
Yeah. It's awesome to say beans are up 10, but they're only at $10. Boy, did we sell off. We really sold off. Heck of a list of exports. You want to go through those?
Yeah, the flash sales were big. Here's the big one. 1.6 million metric ton of corn for delivery to Mexico. Some of that's for 24-25, and then about 500,000 metric tons delivery for 25. And then we had some bean sales too, didn't we, Joe? Yeah, there they are. 332,000 metric tons of corn for delivery to unknown destinations, 175,000 metric tons of soybeans to delivery to unknown destination. So that's a big number to Mexico, Tommy. I popped this up last week, but I like to look at the top 10 export sales. It doesn't quite crack the top 10, but it's probably in that 11 to 12. And then, if we added in that unknown destination, there's a good chance that's going to Mexico too. Who knows? But if you added that in there, we're talking a top 10 biggest flash sale. So we'll take it.
Is that even legal? Is Mexico allowed to buy that much in one swipe? It's like a drug deal.
Let's look and see if they're on the list. It's fun looking at this. So we've got Russia back in the early 90s, 3.7, right? Just monster. China, Russia really takes it. 1.8 Mexico bought. about 2 years ago. So it's
Nice,
getting
healthy.
close, right? But yeah, talk about a big one.
Nice to see the board recover. We definitely farmers need that. I had a client call me. He doesn't call real often. I try to call him, but he won't engage, right? And it was a typical, oh my God, I've been so busy with harvest. I put half in my bins, half the town. What should I do? I go, listen, we only talk twice a year. Like you do whatever the hell you want to do. That's what you're going to do anyway, because I know everyone gets busy at harvest, but you're not alone, American farmer. I don't know a single farmer who's not busy at harvest. That's why we text you. That's why we email you. That's why we call you. And I actually feel, and in the premium, I talked about it 2 weeks ago, I was obnoxiously bothering, texting, and telling people. Now, who in this group did the most famous video ever again on the high 6-7 days ago?
Brady Huck.
Huck. He goes, we gotta film something. We gotta tell him it's actionable. And he put his cowboy hat and rode into town and told people this, and he gave you a plan, both written, verbal, and everything else. So if you're a client of Advanced Trading, you're more than welcome to that if you work with us, or if you're a premium subscriber, you did receive that. If you're not a premium subscriber, we'll send you that B Huck video so you could see on the date, at the time, where the charts were, why we try to tell you to do something. Yes, beans broke 90 cents. They bounced 9. What should you do? Whatever you want. You're the president and CEO of your farm. But if that sarcasm didn't bother you and you actually think you want to work with one of us, here's how you do it. You go to the Advanced Trading website and you put your name, your address, your telephone number, your message. You say, I want to work with Connor B, Tommy G, B Huck, Joe G, someone from the ATI Pro Media Group. Go to atipromedia.com, premium content, $30 a month, $8 a day. Well, here it is. If you haven't subscribed yet, we'll get that to you. November options expire in 10 days. That's now 9 days because that video was made last night. What else do we have on the docket? Questions, comments, and we'll get out.
I got some breaking news for you. I just got
hold on. We got the breaking news reel. Hold on. Do not say it yet.
Maybe I should save this for premium. So we did a video, Dr. Cruz and I, with Giovanni. He just sent me a text that Giovanni wrote me saying they had 5.1 inches of rain yesterday, expecting to be done with planting by Friday. So
Giovanni on the horn. Giovanni, do you hear us? That's amazing.
So I just keep that in mind. Now we maybe the late planting story in Brazil is over. We still got to grow the crop, right? But if you were bullish because they weren't planting in South America, I think I might want to revisit that tune. And so, Tommy, you
buckle up, Buttercup?
I think we need to buckle up. You also struck a chord with me talking about doing soybean. No, I'm used to that. I'm used to being ready for that. But no, soybeans broke. What did you say? 80 cents?
80, 90 cents. I have a chart. I could prove it.
So here's where we need to look at the math. If we broke 80 cents, right, and our plan was store and ignore at the elevator, and so soybeans just dropped 80 cents, you just paid 20 to 25 cents, whatever storage charges are in your area, right? Your bean position just dropped $1 in 2 weeks, and you don't have a floor in place, right? So that it's just imperative to have that plan in place if beans are moving to town, even for bin bushels, right? But the number one thing, what are we doing with beans moving to town? Was store and ignore and hope the price got higher? Was that your plan? It's not working out so far.
Mm-hmm. Now, here's where it gets interesting. Connor B, that's you. You also suggested, listen, I'm no expert, but Nov 25 hit $11. Let's get some out there. Let's sell some futures. Let's sell some calls. Let's get some HTAs out there. Let's start at Nov 25. Have some clients sold 5 futures, 10 futures. If you sold, we'll do it simple math. If you sold 10 futures at 11 and you could have already bought them back at 10.50, that's 50 cents, right? Everyone still have their shoes on. 50 cents on a one lot's $2,500. $2,500 times 10 is $25,000. We have clients, not as many as we should, not as many as we need to, who sold November 11 beans. If you're screwed up on 24, you can't think about 25. Connor B, stage is yours.
Yep, well said. So, hey, I got a few charts for you. Looking at, we're talking about these export sales to Mexico. The story's been how China has not bought U.S. corn. And just look at this, Tommy, about how much Mexico has came in where China hasn't for U.S. corn these past couple of years. Get that ticker off and we'll be able to look at it.
Get the ticker off? All right.
There we go.
We got a guy.
So right? 23, 24, we are significantly above that 5-year average for year-to-date corn sales and just how much they've came in and filled that gap. So we need Mexico, right? When we start talking about corn sales, and it doesn't look like that's going to change, Tommy. Maybe China steps in, right? What are we, Rick? 20, you told me 22 days till the election. Maybe something changes where China decides
20
to
days, 20 days. Papa Rick with the sign down there. Love that guy. Yeah. Hey,
So,
you want the bad news? Soybeans were up 10 when we started. They're only up 3 now. We better get out of here real quick. You're going to be seeing a tiny bit less of me because we're going to do a better job with premium. Our premium subscribers and our clients deserve more, better, higher quality premium videos. Let me tell you a little bit about that. We'll answer a question or two, and we'll get the heck out of here. Welcome to ATI Pro Media, powered by Advanced Trading. We're a financial channel that loves agriculture. For just $1 a day, you'll receive advanced trading research, actionable text, and a minimum of 6 videos a week featuring industry experts and insight. Click the button below to subscribe today. Click like, subscribe, folks. Every day these videos are free. Advanced Trading, ATI Pro Media. We appreciate it. Brady Huck, Connor B are going to take us through the weekend. I'm going to record a premium today, what to do with corn. We're going to have a whole list of guests here Thursday, Friday, and then we even send out a video on Saturday. Any other closing thoughts, sir?
No. Did you mention your premium yesterday on soybean, what to do with soybeans?
Yeah. Yes,
Nope.
sir. I think I mentioned that premium 2-3 days in a row, and it finally came out. But we're one premium behind. I promise we're going to catch up with all that. Want to talk politics? It's getting interesting a lot. I will say this about politics. This isn't negative or positive. Very positive for us and live streamers. An incredible amount of President Trump and Vice President Harris have been going on very unique
yes.
Like, for example, Vice President Harris was on Call Her Daddy. That was interesting, and I find that interesting because.
And then I saw Trump was on like one of these sports podcasts.
A couple young guys, 3 young guys.
Yeah, it really caught me off guard.
Third or fourth time he's been on it, and you know what I noticed about that one with the young guys, or even the Call Her Daddy. For you old timers out there who don't know what the Call Her Daddy podcast is, you should look it up. It's really going to help our country if she gets more involved with that. But they were very relaxed. Like you think you're a young guy, you're interviewing a former president, maybe someone who's leading in the polls right now. You think you'd be nervous? It was like friends having conversations. It was very relaxed. Now, to tease President Trump, because we're a little hard on Vice President Harris, President Trump was on Theo Von. You ever watch Theo?
Yeah, I know who he is.
I mean, he's wackier than me on my wackiest day.
Yeah,
but it was good content. So things are changing, live streaming, podcasting, etc.
That's the takeaway for me is what you always talk about. How if we could go back 8 years ago, we'd say both presidential candidates were on these podcasts. They're not small podcasts though. You know, another one. I heard a rumor. I don't think she'll do it, but did you see that? Kamala Harris might go on Joe Rogan. She wants to.
If he's going to have Trump, he's got to have her. They gotta ask him.
That'd be
both of them. It's only fair, right? And there's it's interesting. I wish everyone the best of luck. I wish everyone who votes that their candidate wins. Take the time to vote, and you're going to get what you want. You're definitely going to get something here. With that. Not only do we have elections, but there's a lot of elections out in the world. Remember that we used to post that months ago, 66% of the countries in the world are having elections. Real quick reminder before we get out of here, crude oils broke a tremendous amount yesterday. Today, call to action, great day to call the fuel person. You don't need to call us and buy futures and heating oil and crude. I mean, you can if you want. It's not really... I could do it, but I really think it's an actionable day to get some fuel needs bought here in the next 48 hours. As harvest wraps up, you might want to fill up the tanks. I will let you close, sir. Any closing thoughts?
No, we'll see. Looks like we're going to have another maybe good week across the Corn Belt of good harvest pace. So that's my takeaway. You talked about it. Let's have a plan. And with that, we'll wrap up the end of the week. Have a good one, Tommy.
See you, bud.
Thanks for joining us. We're here every day, 9 a.m. Central. Don't forget to like and subscribe. We'll see you next time.